What's the difference between leadership and management? If you have problems with this question, you aren't alone. What's worse is that some think they know, but they don't. The confusion stems from the fact that even great authors who write about it, great speakers who speak about it, and great institutions that teach it, at best are confused and at worst don't know. Many think that leadership is about influencing others and getting others to do what you want them to do. They erroneously think that leadership is about having power. Let me ask you this. A young man is leaving a bar at Whistler. He's headed back to his hotel. It's 2 a.m. as he cuts through a vacant parking lot. He sees that a garbage container is tipped over and refuse is spilled around it. He knows that this is not good for the bears because they could get sick from the contents, and they could get too friendly with people and have to be put down. It's not good for the community because bears are wild and someone can get hurt. So without anyone watching, he goes over and cleans up the garbage and secures the can. Do you consider this to be leadership? There's not another soul to be seen, never mind to be led. If you say no, that this is not leadership, the good news is that you are not alone. However, this is leadership in its purest form, doing what you believe to be right, true, and good. Leadership is about doing the right thing, period. A leader looks to the future. A leader has vision. A leader has a set of clear beliefs and he acts in accordance with those beliefs, regardless of what anyone might think, say, or do. Steve Jobs at Apple had a vision and not just a belief, but an obsession with keeping things simple. He didn't care what anyone else thought. Martin Luther King Jr. believed that every man should have equal rights regardless of skin color. People followed him not because of him, but because of what he believed. Some leaders die in jail alone and we never hear of them. Nelson Mandela would have never been heard of if he had died in jail, yet King and he are considered two of the top 50 leaders of all time. Managers are coaches. They get things done efficiently and effectively through others. At the Interdependent Training Group, we call them mana coaches to clearly differentiate their special talents and characteristics from those of leaders. In order to get things done efficiently and effectively through others, you have to be good at influencing others, at teaching others, and at understanding others. In professional sports, leaders receive by far the most recognition and the most rewards. Most businesses, unfortunately, have it the wrong way around. Everyone knows who Wayne Gretzky is, but how many know who Glenn Sather is? Wayne was a hockey player, legend, and a leader, and Glenn was his coach. Through our research, we have proven over and over again that if you take a leader and put him in a position of a mana coach, you have less than a 28.2% chance of his team succeeding. In fact, in baseball, successful mana coaches who never played baseball have just as good of a chance at being a successful mana coach as those who are legends in playing the game. By the way, how did Wayne Gretzky do when he was a mana coach? He failed. Why? Because a leader and a mana coach are rarely the same people. If we don't expect eagles to swim like ducks, then why does business expect leaders to get things done efficiently and effectively through others? At the Interdependent Training Group, we help bring value to your business by helping you identify the leaders so they can lead, and we identify and develop mana coaches so they can get things done efficiently and effectively through others. In baseball, the mana coach sits on the bench and manages the leaders. This is the way it should be in business. I'm Kevin Armstrong at www.themiraclemanager.com.